Yeah, yeah, yeah. Welcome to the Jump Podcast. And we here and we doing it again. That's right. Nobody exception. I've got the most beautifulest woman in the podcast world, my sister, Flight Risk. What up, Flight Risk? What's going on, mama?
I'm good, just a little under the weather, but I'm good. Other than that,
Yeah, a lot of
sniffles and
stuff
stuff.
been going around, and you gotta be careful with this weather. 1 minute is fine, 1 minute is not. So you
I know
gotta
what it is.
take care of yourself. And I want to wish everybody a happy New Year. Thank you for tuning in.
New
I
Year.
hope everybody had a great New Year. I know the holidays passed. We were all busy, so happy holidays. And I hope everybody got what they want. This is 2024. Hopefully, this year was a lot better than last year. Uh, the rest of the cast are still on vacation, but they'll be back soon. So can't wait to see Unc. Can't wait to see Code Red, Grandpa, and everybody. This year is gonna be real, real big. I want to give a special shout out to my man Honcho. Yeah, we've got
Hey.
it, baby. We got it. We got the cups
Oh,
for sale. We got the shirts for sale, and they're
yes, look at
real
that.
cheap. Just get on the link on my Facebook. Let me know, and we'll send it to you. Well, let's officially get into this podcast like we always do. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Special shout out, man. Oh, shit. Okay. Miami, Lolly, Roslyn, everybody. Y'all support. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So this episode, we're gonna talk about domestic abuse. You know, here in the United States, we have a lot of that going on. You know, you find yourself in a domestic situation, man, please just get out of it. You know, here in America, 1 out of 25% have experienced horrific results. So we got to be careful, you know? What do you think about that, Flight Risk?
I agree. I think safety is always important. That should always come first. I think domestic violence is unacceptable. I mean, should be keep your hands to yourselves, fight fair. Try not to, hit below the belt verbally because, there's also verbal abuse. It's not just all physical. There's mental. So it's just kind of like, learn to fight fair. If y'all need to get some counseling, something. Anything's better than putting your hands on somebody because there's a few people that I know that are in relationships and they were in a domestic violence situation and it didn't end up so well. One actually is no longer living or breathing. So it does get real and serious.
Very real. And you know, and what's the signs of a domestic violence situation? You know, first could start with a push, a shove. a touch, words exchange, and it leads to just other things. And fellas, if you get into a fight with your girl, like every relationship is going to be an argument, but it's how you handle the argument that makes you a champion. Go outside, throw out the trash. This, you got to remember this. If you have kids, kids watch that, and then kids mimic it,
They
and
do.
then this will never, ever, ever stop. And we got to be responsible parents, got to be responsible person to
Set that
know
example.
that you got to step your way out. And back in the days when you get into a fight with your girl and it was a domestic violence situation, she would drop the charges and you would walk away. Today, the district DA could actually
Yeah,
pick up the case
the charges.
and
Yep,
prosecute you, and it would stick
that's
with
right.
you, and you could lose everything you got. You could lose your car, your house, your job, your family. You got to be put away. So you got to be
Right.
careful of that situation, you know?
And ask yourself if it's worth it. Is it worth it? Is me putting my hands on somebody worth losing my family, my kids, you know, everything that you have that you work so hard for? Is it worth it? I mean, I think the best thing to do is like take a
It's
walk.
definitely worth. It's definitely worth walking away and then coming back and talking about it. You know, you
I
gotta
agree.
you definitely got to think about stuff. Especially today and age, it's easy to go to jail and hard to get out. So you got to protect yourself because it really you could throw everything away overnight. So you got to be careful. I've heard horror stories that people get into a heated argument and somebody gets pushed and somebody falls and somebody hits the table and that person could die. And guess of the charge you're going to get? Murder.
Volunteer, yeah, involuntary or voluntary manslaughter. Yeah, I'm laughing, but it's actually really not funny. But it does
And
get
and
serious though.
and men, it does. And men also are also could be experiencing a woman that put his hands on him. And if that happens to either side, please just walk away, man. Just walk away. This is 2024. Those crazy fights, got to leave them for the back of the days. We got to do better as people. We got to improve. And that's the only way we make changes. There's hotlines, there's groups that you can join. You could actually even call, or even better yet, call a friend. Call a friend.
Absolutely.
You know, I just it's sad, but it's out here. I was looking at the statistics, and it was like 900 cases of domestic violence. That's a lot here in America.
That's
And
a
that's
lot.
not talking about all around the world, just here in America. Here in America. So it happens every day. And it's very, very serious.
It
You
is.
know?
So
It is.
for ladies and the gents out there, it's not worth it. Take a walk. Let them know you're walking away. Because don't just walk away because it seems like it's disrespectful, like you're just not letting them finish. Just let them know. Just take a break. Just like, listen, I'm going to walk away so I can get myself together so nothing happens. Because these arguments and you want to test people's gangsters and putting your hands on ladies, you too, we're not innocent either sometimes. But putting your hands on a man as well and vice versa is unacceptable because let me tell you, It's not the same as it is back in the day, like Jump was saying. It's not the same because now you got heated arguments ending up in gunshots, and next thing you know, a heated moment, next thing you know, you're dead. It's not worth it. It's really not. And granted, you shouldn't have to think like that with it being your significant other, but who's to say that's not going to happen? So just keep that in the back of your mind, just going forward and starting little arguments and stuff. Arguments are one thing, but it's getting to the point where arguments aren't really that safe, because there was one that happened close to my area. Like it was some young couple, they got into it. There was some type of argument, and next thing you know, one of them was shot. I was like, just over an argument? That's insane. That wasn't even a domestic violent one. They just went in an argument, and dude just went and shot the girl. So, yeah.
Yeah, and it's crazy because you know it's just crazy. You get into an argument, like you said, you get into an argument, but it's the way you handle the argument that's the best way to do it. Just walk away. Just walk away. The worst thing is to happen, you guys still be mad, and then a day or two later, y'all guys make up, and there's no harm in it.
Yeah.
And especially if there's weapons around the house, especially if there's weapons, you got to be careful. People go a little crazy, get slapped, then grab the gun, shoot the person, and then you be on the news. You be on the news, and you probably get kicked out of where you live at. It's just crazy. I know this person. I'm not going to say no names, but last year she was dealing with a dude, and the old dude came and took her car, and they were arguing, and he pushed her. She went inside, shot him or shot at him, went inside. Cops came, arrested her. Didn't find the gun, arrested her. He didn't say nothing. But guess who told? The
Neighbor.
next door neighbor.
Yeah, because you think
The
people ain't
people
watching? Dude, you got cameras everywhere. Everybody's got Ring or whatever security cameras. There ain't no getting away like everything like we used to back in the day. There's cameras everywhere.
everywhere. At traffic lights.
Yep.
Sidewalk corners. Not necessarily even from the grocery stores. The street cameras. So
Yep.
it's you're done. You're done. You got caught. You know what I mean? So you gotta be careful. Gotta be careful. That's a lot of domestic violence going on, man.
I'm not gonna lie though. If some dude stole and took my car and it's my car and I pay for it, I would be whooping his ass too. I'm just saying. Because
Listen,
we're not
if a
touching
woman
assets.
how did she get the keys from the first place? You got to think of that. How did that person get the keys? Didn't have to
That is
be.
true.
He had to be in the house. Grab the keys. I'm calling the police. Listen, that's not snitching, y'all. That's not snitching. That's protecting yourself. The police, even though they do crazy stuff, the police
Yeah.
are here to serve and protect us. They work for us. So we got to treat them like they work for us. You don't let them treat you the way they want to treat you. That's when they have, internal affairs. They have complaints, this and that. We got to stop being against police because not all cops are bad. Okay, I'm gonna keep my 2 cents to myself. Yeah, I see that face of yours.
That I didn't say nothing. I'm just saying that's a versatile. That's a controversial topic that you're going into, boo boo. Controversial.
Yeah, we say that for another day. Let's stay on the
Okay.
topic. But domestic violence, man, it's no good. And I noticed something. It's always the good people. They're attracted to the bad people. Why is that? Is that?
That's a good question.
No.
That's a good question. It's true. It's real.
They work hard. They pay their bills. And they got their old man sleeping in the couch all day. And that's who she attracted to. Back in my days, there was women that work, and they always, the first thing they would say is, "You got a job? Where do you work at?" I'm a
Yeah.
garbage man. Okay, let me Google this shit. Okay, he make about 40, 50,000 a year. All right, I'll give you a chance. Today, it's all about just, low, I call it low self-esteem, because you always want that person that pays more attention to you than anybody else. But those are the bad people. They ain't got nothing to do. If me and
Those
you
are the ones that are
together
easy
and
to
I work
abuse
all the
too.
time, yeah, and those are the ones that are on top of the list. Frustration, aggravation, and those mixtures with "I don't trust you" all adds up. When you get into an argument, boom, it starts to fly. So, you know, women, come on now. Go after the good men. Go after the men that got good jobs. You know what I mean?
Take time for them to learn it. I know it took me some time because, yeah, you have the assholes in life that are so attractive, but they're the ones that treat you like shit. But then when you find that one that you're not attracted to, but he gets on your nerves so bad to the point where it's kind of like, okay, let me give him a chance. Then that's when they realize, like, damn, he treated me like a queen. But my mom did
Yeah.
always say, date somebody or marry someone that's gonna love you more than you love them because you don't have to worry about them going because you're their dream person.
You're their meal ticket, as they call it. So, and men, please don't go after the most finest women on earth.
That don't always
Sometimes
go to your benefit.
that crap with the finest women on the planet, on the block, are the ones now that role playing. Women now are role playing. They doing the same thing what men used to do or still doing. They're the ones now that are cheating. So we got to go back to the old ways, man. Build a future. If a person is not in your stable, in other words, man, go ahead, man. There's plenty of fish in the sea. Throw them back in the water, man. Let them float around with the rest of the guppies. I'm good with that. That's why I stay alone, man. That's why I stay alone. Man, I learned my lesson a few times. And I can say this, and I always say, next time, I know the signs. Next time, I'm gonna go ahead and you know, do this and do that. Anyway, we bringing in a special guest up in here. Yeah, by the name of Kobe from Miami. Street team. My
That was
brother.
the
My,
that was the one you was
my,
jumping on the
my,
bed with, huh?
hey. I need you to rephrase that shit, because for all y'all, I was not jumping on the bed on him. I was jumping on
You
the
was
bed
waking that poor
beside
man.
him.
You was going waking
And let
that
me
poor
tell you
man.
something.
He was tired.
I got a lot of hits on that shit on Facebook, and I can't understand. I'm like, what the hell? So I've been trying to get Kobe on this podcast from day one. And let me tell you, my brother, at first, he had to see me put in the work. Yeah, Jumpito. Yeah, Jumpito. Whatever. And you know what? I noticed something about him, and I applaud him for it. He's always, and still from this day, have been supportive of the podcast. He's always giving me material. He's always this and that and schooling me. And sometimes I take it like, damn, why is it getting on me so hard? And you know what? I realized it tonight. I realized it tonight when he said to me, "You got to chase your dreams and really work hard at it." So, see what he saw in my vision. Sometimes I slack a little bit or whatever, but
Sometimes.
yeah, sometimes. Like you heard what I said. Sometimes. Don't make me look bad now. So we were talking about domestic violence,
Woo!
and Now it's gonna get even more hotter. It's gonna get more hotter now because now we got Kobe in the scene. So we
Now,
would
what did you say about domestic violence? What is
well
your take on this?
well, you know what? I seen I'm not gonna lie to you. The other day in the street, I seen this dude with this girl. And I
Okay.
guess he caught her looking at another dude
Mm-hmm.
and went off. And this isn't
Oh,
the mom, went off. He grabbed her. She said, "What the heck?" And there was a lot of people that jumped in it. So I was like, damn,
So what
this
did she do wrong?
he
he
looked at the dude.
grabbed her, he slapped her because she was supposedly looking at another dude.
And that's what you really think happened? You don't think that she did something else?
You know what? You know what? It could have been, but I didn't see it. I just saw the end. And I was just telling Flight Risk that today's age, it's gone so crazy that the good women always going for the bad men, and the bad men are always going for the good women. You really don't see two great couples together, and it's sad.
Wait. Define good women. I want to know what a good woman is. Please
I
explain.
love, I love Kobe. It's about to get hot in here. Oh yeah. All right, good woman. A good woman will be a woman that stands behind her man, that's faithful, loving, and supporting. Am I right, Flight Risk?
I mean, yeah, that's a good start.
Okay, great. Now you tell me, Flight Risk, what is a good woman? Please.
Like a good woman also has goals, dreams, not just dreams, but actually goals for the dreams to try to do something about it. Is business oriented maybe, have a good head on her shoulders. I want to say education is good, but not everybody has access to that or went to school, whatever, but they still come out successful, supportive. Um, I just feel like a good woman is very supportive. That's a key and has goals and gonna take and bring the man up with her to help build.
Oh, he's got his body armor on. He's about to go
Love
somewhere.
it. Yes.
Oh, this is gonna be.
Ma'am, what does her having goals and aspirations have to do with her being a good woman? Please explain to me. I put the
Yeah,
helmet on
please
because I know
explain
there's
on it.
about to be some bullcrap coming. Come on.
Well, I
Let's
just feel
get it.
like, I'm just saying because I feel like a good woman, if they have goals, dreams, they can help, you know what I'm saying? Somebody, it's okay to dream and have goals. I just feel like having goals means they're about something. They have, you know, and I mean, you can have goals, but you can also be a bum and not have nothing, but I feel like a good woman has a good head on their shoulders. They have goals and dreams. They want to go after something. They're willing to work for something. Because there's people where it's just kind of handed to them, I guess, and it really doesn't have nothing to do with anything. But I'm just saying, like, it just seems like people seem to be appreciative of more of hard work. I feel because
Okay,
if you
I
build
get that.
work, you know what I'm saying, like you build and work towards something, and if you can build and work towards something, sometimes that's the inspiration you need to inspire somebody else and help bring somebody up with you. Because they may not have the same goals and dreams, but at least it gives them an idea, like, hey, she can do something. I can do something for my goals and dreams too. Like
I
maybe
Mhm.
set
thought,
that
okay.
example.
Okay, so what does a woman, just to throw this out here, what does a woman's hope and dreams have to do with my hopes and dreams and her being a good woman? Because the way I see it is her hopes and dreams means absolutely nothing to me because her hopes and dreams is getting away with her helping me to achieve my hopes and dreams. And being as I'm the leader of the family, shouldn't she be focused on my hopes and dreams and hers come secondly? I'm just saying. I'm just asking. I'm just asking.
I mean,
Uh oh.
why not both? Why not both? Because not
Because the
everybody's
okay, go ahead.
not everybody's gonna have. Granted, you're right. Not everybody's gonna have the same hopes and dreams. What they have to do with hers, with yours. But the thing is, why can't we both achieve and be successful?
Yes, your achievement and being successful is making sure I achieve and be successful. Yeah, because I'm the leader of the household, right? I'm just saying.
But does your leadership of the household, does it go both ways too? Like as a leader, do you help lead your woman into being successful as well for her goals and dreams as a leader? Because a
Abs-
leader inspires, right?
Absolutely. I'm going to inspire her to get off her ass and help me make whatever I have to do and get to where I need to be. And then she's going to be happy with the fact that she got me to where I need to be. And I'm going to tell her, good girl, and you did your job. See?
I love
We all happy.
Oh, wait, hold on. There's another. Hold on. There's a whole nother
yeah,
aspect of that. It ain't just about you
oh,
though. I don't have a problem
huh?
helping my husband or my man or whoever it is to get to where they need to be. But my thing is, there's another, let's play devil's advocate. Now, I don't like, I can help build you, help get you where you want and be successful. That's fine. But what another aspect of that is, I'm not going to build another man for another woman. So, because, men do cheat sometimes, I'm just saying,
Oh,
and they leave.
Oh,
So my thing is, am I help building? Are we building together or am I building you for another woman?
see,
So
there you
I'm
go.
not gonna just build you.
I
I'm gonna build
agree.
myself too. I'm gonna build. That's why I said we should be able to build each other and build together. Because you're going successful,
See,
but what if I'm getting you successful at my expense?
um, your expense is my expense.
That's not always the case.
You're as a woman. I mean, let's be honest. Yeah, nowadays they want to be the prize, but let's be honest. If you don't have a man that is a little higher value than you, you're not dealing with them, right or wrong. They got to be making at least what you make, correct?
at least.
It would be
At
nice,
least.
but
No, no, there's no buts. You're not taking no guy. If you make $45,000 a year, you're not taking somebody that makes 44, because you're gonna look at them crazy, right
Yeah,
or
yeah,
wrong.
yeah, yeah,
I
will.
mean,
Okay.
Yeah, oh, y'all
So you
mistreat.
want a man that you can look up to, yet and still you're saying that I'm supposed to. Well, I'm speaking in general, not me because I'm already
right?
that high value, but I'm just saying in general that
Okay.
you want a man that is gonna hold you to a level that you feel you could look up to them, yet and still you want to be on an equal playing field with him, and you worried about him leaving you. Isn't your job to make sure he don't leave you?
Yeah, you're absolutely right. But I could do everything in the world, but if a man's gonna cheat, they're still gonna cheat. It don't matter. She could be doing
It's
everything in the world. She could spoil him, and if he feels the need and wants to go, oh damn, I have an itch. I'm gonna go scratch that itch.
Wait a minute. We just spoke about this. We, you
no,
said,
we didn't speak about this. We're speaking about this.
we spiking it.
Now,
We talking about it now. This is when I said today's age is different. The women are doing more cheating than men today. And
But
you nailed
where
it
did that come
right
from though? Where did it come from
when I
though?
get
They
it.
started it.
Scratch.
they
You
started
said
it.
it.
What?
They
You
started
started
it.
it. Wait a
We
minute.
we just got
We
we just
got
wait, we just got smart about it and became more bold with it. I feel in this more day and age, like the same way guys didn't give a shit back then.
But how
Now it's
y'all
more
got
like,
more smart with it? I
we
don't
got
see how y'all got
destroyed.
smart with
I
it.
said bold.
You know
We're more
why?
bold with it.
But it makes no sense for a woman to cheat now because if you want a family, you got to have the family before you're 32, 35, because that's when your eggs dry up. Well, let me be politically
Our
correct.
time,
You get
our time
your
clock.
body gets old. Your body gets old and you wasting time going through the 20s because you're having as much fun as you want to, and then you go to 30, and then you got that 30 to 32, 35 window, and then if
Right.
you don't hook them down and do what you have to do, the messed up part about that is,
You wasted
if you
time.
reach 40 and you ain't really, if you reach 40 and don't really have a man, you're most likely not gonna have a man from 40 to 80 when you die. So who is really doing the worst here? We can have kids wherever. I just had a kid 40, 45, 45, 45 and 46.
That's true, because men can still produce at 45. Women have a hard time delivering and having babies because the
Because
issues
they
go up,
old.
get more complicated as they get older.
Because they old. Their body's old. So why do they play those games? That makes no sense. Cheating makes no sense. Because that high
It
body
doesn't.
counts, that high body count makes me not even want to deal with you. There's two categories of a man. There is wifey and something to play with. If she got a high body count, nobody's taking that chance.
Nobody.
I get it,
That's
but at the same time, though, the reason why they are playing is because women been played all these years and they're getting tired of getting played. So it's just kind of like,
wait.
I'm
Hold
not trying
on.
to make it sound just like females. I mean, actually, let me rephrase.
Let's follow.
It's vice versa, but at the same time, you know, I mean, let's think about it. Guys are idolized because, you know, they have a high body count. They're pimps. They're players. They're like, oh, dude, like, give
Because
me a
y'all
high
women
five.
want that. Y'all
Wait,
women
what?
That's what
want
women
that.
are saying today.
Y'all women want a guy with a high body count. You want a virgin?
What?
You want a
Oh,
virgin?
you
Look,
want a nerd?
okay, so a
Nerd?
little experience is fine, but I mean, I don't want a hoe.
But here's the thing. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Jumpstart. 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 And I'll answer it for myself. The answer is yes before I even say the question. Jumpstart. Do you want a
Yeah.
virgin or somebody with experience?
I want somebody with experience.
Oh, you a simp. Oh my God. You got so
Already
you
told
want to
you.
you
Already
want
told
somebody to
you.
train
Already
your
told you.
woman?
Look, I
You want
want that
somebody to
woman. I
train
want that.
Yo,
No. I'm only
I got
joking.
a soda. Here, drink the soda after I drunk some.
Hold on. Seriously, I was just joking. Seriously, I want the virgin. I want the woman who's not out there giving her goodies away. I want the woman to actually, when we gonna be together, I want it to be special. I want it to be, a top of the world. Everything. I want her to give me everything of her. I don't just want sex. Now, a woman with experience just wants sex. You don't want the responsibilities. She don't want the loving, the memories. She don't care. She want to get her rocks off to find somebody else to get the rocks off.
All right,
Gotta
that
create.
being said,
That's my and I was just playing when I said I want the woman that
You was
experience.
about to
No,
get the
I
Cool Cake
want the
Award
one.
too.
No. I was kidding. I just want to see his face.
you
I
got me
want the
worried,
virgin.
boy.
I want a virgin because I don't want a woman that's been tossed around, as I say. Be with this dude, boom.
Exactly.
Be with this dude
If
the
that's
next.
the case, I'll go open a Coke, I'll drink some, and I'll give it to you.
Yeah.
Why you
See,
want to freaking? I don't understand that.
women
Dudes.
don't think. Women don't think. Women are very emotional.
But what does
When
that have to
Can
do?
be.
What does that have to do with it?
it has a lot to do with it.
All right, tell
Because
me.
because a woman that thinks, a mature woman that thinks about herself, thinks about what is spoken about her. You know, women should be like, I'm a prize. I'm not just a pillow. You know what I'm saying? So that's should be the first thing, just like a man. Some men do what you said, flight risk, but then there's some good men
All right,
that won't take just anybody.
right.
You know what I mean? I'm not gonna just take anybody. I'm gonna take that woman that's gonna uplift me, not bring me down. I'm gonna
Right, but
take
in order
that
to get
woman
that woman, though, you
uplift
have
me.
to create. You have to create
Uplift
a
me.
boundary for her.
What there should be
Ah,
boundaries
she's spitting.
regardless.
She's spitting. She's
Yeah, she's
because
giving.
saying,
you
telling the
have to
truth.
create,
She's telling the
right?
truth.
You have to create, you know, not just about, but like that element, that environment for her to want to give that to you. And but how do you expect for a woman to give it to you if you treat her like shit? You know what I'm saying? And if you
Oh,
like, you got with
Whoa,
abuse
whoa, whoa,
stuff like
whoa.
that.
No,
let
no.
her no,
Get out there.
let her finish. I need to hear all of it. Go ahead, please,
Go ahead.
Flightless. Continue.
Because my thing is, I mean, it goes both ways too. I mean, like I said, it's just you have to create that environment for them to want to give that to you. You know what I'm saying? Like what most men don't understand when it comes to women, and I'm not trying to make it all about women or whatever, because it's vice versa. There's men that do this stuff too. But in the first year, a woman's gonna show you what she wants and how she likes to be treated. Now, in that second, third year, if you don't like how she's treating you, she's giving back what you're giving her. So, and a
Oh,
lot of men don't understand that.
So,
Like, oh, well, that's not how you were when I first met you. Blah, blah. Well, I showed you what I wanted and how I wanted to be treated. You didn't catch on. So now you're treating me a certain way. So now I'm giving it back. But the thing is, now, like I said, if you want that woman, you want somebody to support you, love you, nurture you, be that woman or that virgin. I guess a lady in the streets, as you guys claim, lady in the streets and a freak in the sheets. I guess behind closed doors. Okay, that's fine. Because in this day and age, good luck with finding a virgin. But
you have to
anyways,
go overseas. Go overseas. These American women is not doing it. Go
you better call.
overseas. Go ahead.
You got to call get
Passports.
your wedding. Yeah, your
Passports.
bride, your bride, your mail delivered bride.
Passports.
you know what I just heard was all about
No.
a
Wait,
woman.
wait, wait. I'm your guest. Let me finish what I. First of all, I'm
Mhm.
gonna tell you, Flight Risk, I appreciate everything you said, but actually, there's no but. Here's the thing: I don't give a rat's ass about how a woman cares about how she wants to get felt and all that. It's about her taking care of me, and then I take care of her. You do
But
not
she does
get.
that in the first year. She's doing that. She's treating you like that in the first year. She's pampering you. She's giving you everything she wants. But she's also showing you, like, in order to get that, this is how you get that and then some. A woman will bend over backwards. She will give everything she's got to you.
But then when you don't give it to her, she's on with the next nigga.
I mean,
Okay,
I mean,
she doing me a favor. If I got the
But
goodies
this,
already, actually,
this
you
is
know what?
bad. This is
If
he
bad.
she
said this is
got
bad.
there's a billion of them. Yo, it's a billion of them. You don't have to care. Jumpstart. You put in too much effort and energy in them. You don't have to. You really don't have to.
And I ain't.
You you
But you
you
can't do
gotta
that now.
understand. No, yes, you cannot put no energy and effort in these women. You just can't. It makes no sense, none whatsoever. Because she's gonna,
Now with the
like
way
she
these people
said,
are going,
they're going to give you all the energy that you want if they really like you in the first year, and then they're going to reciprocate. What you really want is a woman that's naturally feminine because she's going to always act like that, even if you do give her the shit test and see if she's true to you. That's another thing. If you got a woman and you have to test her, you know why? Because she's coming at you now after you built everything. If you built everything, she needs a shit test. She's coming at the end of the race. She didn't go with you through the marathon. She's coming at you at the end of the race, and she think that she's going to get everything. So you know what? You shit test the hell out of her. And if at the end of the year, like she said, she don't give you exactly what she want and she changes, you go to the next one, and all you gave her was a higher body count.
your body.
Another notch on the belt.
That's a twist. That was a twist. I like that one.
Oh man, you made a perfect point, man. You know, you can't give everything the first year. Thank you, Flight Risk.
I'm not
I'm
saying
gonna
give
write that
everything the
down.
first year. I'm saying they're gonna show you what they like, what they want. They do pamper, they do all that stuff, whatever, in the beginning. Yes, that is correct.
She
But
gonna like whatever I give her. I don't care what another nigga taught her what to like. She better like everything I give her and learn to She's learning to assimilate me. I don't want no woman she's, oh, my last man did that. You out of here instantly. Out of
She,
here. This is what I like. You out of here. What do I care about what you like? Whatever I give you, or you talking about experiences with another dude? Get out of here. Get the
You
heck
gonna
out of
and he's
here.
fight?
absolutely right. He's absolutely right because you guys keep trophies.
I
You
wish
keep
they would.
the flowers. You keep the shirt. You keep the jewelry. You
We
keep
like
all this stuff in a
You get
safe.
the jewelry?
nice.
No, 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 no,
Hey,
no. No, I'm not saying me. I'm just saying other people. You know, you give
you
them
saying
a
it?
car. You buy them a house. For the
What?
next nigga, I'm just saying.
You buy me a house and she gets to go in it. So this way, if she messes up, she knows that she's gonna be like, Dad, that was a nice house. Yeah, you're right. And the next woman is in it. You don't buy her nothing. What is wrong with you?
No,
She
I'm not
shares.
saying
You
me.
go to dinner and she comes along. You don't take her to dinner. You go to dinner and she comes along. That's how you think. Don't think any other way, bro.
I'm not. And you know what? He's absolutely 100,000% right.
Does
You
that
don't
does that go for women
tell
too?
her a
Does that
woman want a good man, she's
no?
gonna have
No,
to
it
show.
don't go for
Does that go
women.
for women too with the whole house thing? Because
No.
what you mean no?
Y'all got a shelf
You know
life
what?
of
A show?
of 20 to 32,
Yeah,
maybe 35. And we
And
got a shelf life. We gotta build. We in our 20s, y'all treat us like crap unless we look good. And then
that's what you call the young and stupid. Okay, everybody learns.
y'all treat us bad because y'all looking at the 30-year-olds that's taking y'all places, giving y'all whatever y'all want. We can't do it until we build ourselves up. We get to 30 and then we realize how important we are. Then we build ourselves up. And then by 40, we are running on all fours. And we have to build ourselves in order to get you. And now you're telling me y'all just born with y'all what we want from y'all, and now we supposed to treat y'all a special way?
Because women take off because we are more mature quicker than men. Men take a while to get to where they need to be. And this is the part where you're talking about where you want the woman to come in to help build you. They're coming in to help build.
No,
Yes,
she's
the
gonna
man.
help me. She ain't gonna build me.
Just
She's
she's
gonna build
helping.
me.
She's building.
If she, yeah, hell yeah, she's gonna help. She's gonna be my goddamn secretary or something.
Secretary my ass.
I agree with him. Secretaries, y'all
No,
go
because
What
do
the
around.
heck?
he's old school. He's talking about. It feels like he's talking about old school back in the days where women did shit except go home, do laundry duties, like all the typical chores, while the man goes to work, bring home the paycheck. He tells her how and what he wants and what he wants, how he wants it, where he wants it, blah blah blah. But
That's
it's not the
old
Okay,
school.
generation now.
how
I
long
mean,
did
it's
they
You
last?
really
changing.
think that?
How
You
long
really
did they
think that?
last?
No, because
You
women
really
work
think that?
too. Women work too.
Your
We
paycheck
bring
don't
home a
do nothing for me. Your paycheck buy me a pizza and some bubble gum. I don't give a rat's ass. I make enough. You working because you want to freaking work. The
no.
heck? I'm not
Okay,
talking.
there's women that make more than enough that make six figures and still handle that.
And those are the ones
And,
they have
and
to
why
make.
would I want one of those? Why would I want a woman that's
Why
making
not?
that much money?
Why not?
They
Are you
have the major
intimidated?
problems.
Because she's bossy and she ain't gonna do what I tell her to do. So
So
let
you
her
can't
be
handle it.
80
So you want
years
somebody.
old and alone.
So you want somebody that you can control. Is what you're saying. That's what it sounds like.
You know what? That's a trick question. Yes.
He said yes.
I agree. I want somebody
Yes.
to work
But
at
I don't think.
McDonald's.
Yes.
I want
But
I'm
I
somebody to
don't
not
work.
think.
one of those dudes. I'm not one of those dudes gonna dance around. If you want to look at it as control, yes. I'm molding my woman. She's gonna be molded to me.
Kind of mold, but I'm not gonna sit here and be controlled. But I'm gonna sit here and play because I'm your team player. I'm not gonna be your enemy. I'm not gonna be your child. I'm not gonna be your mother. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be your partner, your wife, your woman.
Oh, no, 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 no. There is no
I'm saying in
partner and
general.
wife.
Why not?
There's no partner and wife. It's either you're my wife. A partner is somebody that is a business arrangement. You can look it up. I can show you a business arrangement. A woman will never be my partner. Never.
A woman,
Absolutely not.
a
Yeah, but
woman
I mean, I'm
is
not saying like as
is
a business. I'm
is.
saying like as an equal, also being a wife.
Oh, she
Now you
said
changing it.
equal.
Now you
You're
changing
not
it.
my
Now you
equal. You look
when you
up to
have
Why
me. How
not?
kids,
you can look up to
Why not?
me? How could you
when you
look up
have
to me and I be your equal? It don't work
Any
that
leader,
way.
any leader should be able to lead anybody. It don't matter if you're a
I
manager, a person, or a janitor, or whatever. A leader should be able to lead. It don't matter who you are, what age you are, how much you make. You should be able to still lead that person because they don't always know everything either. They got to be open to learning. You know what I'm saying? It goes both ways. It's not just one way.
Okay, I get what you're saying, but you're not my partner, you're not my equal. You are my underling, and I'm a benevolent ruler, and I will be benevolent and take good care of you. Yes, absolutely. But we're not equals. You don't become a queen until a king make you that. You know that, right? There is no queens just walking around here and just
Why
say,
not?
I am queen. No,
I'm
I have to
queen.
marry you as a king.
and that's the problem. And
I'm
that's a
queen.
problem that men have. That you women think y'all above God. And it's
I just
not
love your
like
face.
that. It's not like that. A relationship is a relationship. A ruler is a ruler. You can't be a ruler.
And
I
I'm a
think I drive.
benevolent ruler.
I hope you stick to that benevolent ruler because a lot of people who are have that mindset normally aren't as but what's the word benevolent? I can't pronounce it. Benevolent. You know what I mean?
No, I know I'm benevolent.
Oh, you don't know
I
what
will
you mean.
take good care of everyone that's underneath me. Absolutely. But once you trying
So,
to be
but
my
what
equal, you out the house.
But what happens if
A man,
your wife? Wait. I got a good question for him. But what happens if your wife becomes successful and starts to become breadwinner and making more money? You're gonna kick her out, divorce her?
she's
First
gonna
of all,
cheat on him, and we're gonna cheat, and we're gonna throw him out.
I mean,
that won't.
I'm curious.
She's successful because I made her successful. Therefore, it's my money. So whatever. It's
Okay.
going in the pot.
I love
I'm
Chloe.
telling her what to do. So how is she successful? Because her benevolent ruler made her successful. So it's going inside my kingdom.
If
Duh.
if I rule the
Our
world,
kingdom, thank you. It would be our.
no, you're not your kingdom. It's my kingdom. You just
Our. It's our.
you
If you
It's
just
got
not
somebody you
our
marry, it's
kingdom.
an our. I had to learn that. I'm still learning to say our.
nah. It ain't ours. Mm-mm.
It ain't ours. It's
It ain't
mine,
ours.
and I let you hold it sometimes.
Because
You
soon
said
as
it
you
goes
get into it,
sometimes.
y'all
So
want the car, y'all want the house, y'all want child support, y'all want this, y'all want
no,
that.
they
But
have prenups for that. They got prenups for that. So whatever you came in here with, you can leave with. But my thing is, you know, he, do you believe in joint bank accounts or do you believe
nope.
in separate bank accounts? You don't believe in separate bank
No,
accounts, do you?
I
Except
believe in my bank account, and I
you
give
have
her a ration. She gets a stipend. Yeah, there you go. All the money go in one place,
my bank
in which
account
I
Ooh,
have control.
me and you'll be
because
fighting.
you
He couldn't handle
girls
me.
There won't be a fight. You're on the street, woman.
And I
Like
believe in separate bank accounts.
separate. No, there's nothing separate. There's nothing separate. If
Why
I
not?
got your passwords, and you're not on social media, you're nothing. You're nothing. You're nothing without me.
you're not
That's
on
it.
TikTok showing your shit off and all that.
Showing her off.
So
If she got,
So what if you were wrong about something?
if I'm wrong about something,
About
I'm
what?
wrong. Okay,
About
okay.
what?
What about it?
I'm just saying because it sounds like you're very like, oh well, if
Very
she does
straight
this, then you're
and
out.
actually
But
he on the point. He's on the point.
No,
He's
here's the thing. It goes both ways. If I do something, I hold myself totally accountable. So whatever goes wrong in my house, it's my fault. See,
Okay, that's real. Okay, that's fair.
you won't get you won't get. Oh gosh, you got a divorce because of she was do no. I got a divorce because I made a bad choice on a woman. I did it. I did it.
Yeah, but you
Everything is
flip that
on
though.
me. Yes, absolutely. I want everything because you know why? If I control it, that means I could take responsibility and I won't feel bad later because I let somebody else control my destiny.
I don't think
and take
anybody's gonna really
everything
control your destiny. I mean, it's
and
just
take
gotta be smart.
everything.
I don't. I mean,
Just
yeah,
how
there
you
are
gonna be
some women that do
smart?
that, but
How are you smart if you allow a woman, which, and here's the problem, I love women, but they make choices off emotions.
I said
That
that
is not good.
not
women
always
That's
are
not
true.
more
good.
We
likely
are emotional, but that's not always true.
to make decision
It's
off
not true. It's not
they
true.
and then
It's
they regret it.
natural, but they can also control. They can also control emotions if they need to. They know how to negotiate. They know how to
Women
speak. They know
cannot,
how to
women
articulate their
cannot
words.
control their emotions. Women cannot control their emotions. I'm sorry. Women do
They can't.
not control their
I mean,
emotions.
not be.
When they get mad, when they
Now,
get
I will be
mad,
the first one.
they're strong no matter where they at, and that's bad.
I'll be the first one
When
to tell
they
you I'm not good
happy,
with
they're not.
emotions. I cry. I'm very emotional, very sensitive, but it doesn't mean I'm not rational or logical.
Well, you know what? That's fine. And that's why you need a man to tell you to sit your ass down, get over the crying that you're doing, and then we'll have a conversation after you're done. See,
And
that's
maybe
a
some rice and
good
beans while
man.
you at it.
I kind of like that, but I want to have a conversation now, though.
See, you can't
It
have
ain't
your
about what you want. It's about what I want and think is the most rational thing to do in order to get past what we're going through now because I'm thinking about tomorrow and I don't have time for to deal with you when you're eh, throwing your fit right now. Just don't.
you. I hate you. I
Yeah,
hate
you might.
I,
you.
I don't. I
And then
don't.
later on, you.
So I know that you're going to do that. So I'm going to say you're not going to do that. And if you do, there's the door. And then you're going to control yourself, stew up, and then you're going to talk about it later. And then we're good.
But what if we? But what if later isn't an option? What if
And
it's
what
really
about
bothering
later?
Later
me?
is
It's
all.
something
Really?
that really bothers me, and you're. What if it's something is bothering me, and you just dismiss it?
It's not dismissed. It's we'll deal with it later. And if you don't want to deal with it later, you can go.
But
I'm
later,
not
okay.
forcing you to do it. I'm not forcing you to do it. You don't have to. I'm just telling you right now, I ain't dealing with it. If you want to go talk to the mirror for a half an hour, I'll close the door. Go ahead. I'm not listening to it.
Shut up, John.
Close the door. Oh shit, we talked about it later.
Let's see.
Like this one.
How his
Phyllis,
wife would
we're not
respond to
talking
that.
about you. We're not talking about you. We just talking in general
Just in
about
general.
just in
Oh, I
general.
get it.
You,
I
you
get it.
are you you are the rare type. You're the good one. But there's women out there
There's
that
no such thing.
oh, come
You
on.
sure? You sure?
There's there's women out there that need
There-
to be mud
There's
checked
no
to know
unicorns. No.
where their place is at. And their place is to help a man regardless of what she wants. Because
But
it's like having kids. You want the best for your kids before yourself. At least that's the way it's supposed to be. So a woman has to take a man and pretend like he's a kid. What he wants is what she has to do. What he wants,
pretend.
well, not pretend, but do. But do. That what makes a great
Okay.
woman.
I don't think all men are
In the days,
kids though.
back in the days, while we were talking, what's the difference between the old school women and the new school women? The old school women No matter what the man said, no matter what he did, she stood by his side, no matter what. And
She
cheating
had to.
was the last thing, and
There
not
was no
even
welfare.
fucking
He said
list
it's no
of
welfare.
the
She
women
had to. There was no daddy government. There was no welfare. There was no Section 8. So she didn't
today,
have nowhere to go but stay in the house, or she had to get out and go on the street.
and they
And
don't
the
want
kids
that.
didn't go.
Good point, though.
They
They really didn't
don't
have that back in the day.
No, but see, this is what was the difference between the violence, the togetherness, and the separationness. They believed in their family. They believed the man was the king of the castle. They believed they had a role in taking care of the kids. The women today are probably saying right now on this podcast, "Oh no, he didn't. Oh no, he didn't." But look at the statistics that's going on with the separations. The women cannot lead. The women are very emotional. They act on their emotions. A man doesn't act on his emotions. He's already the king.
I ain't gonna say that.
You gotta act like a king, and you gotta say, "Listen, you my woman. This is how it's gonna go down." And a good woman will agree with it, regardless if she like it or don't. It's the way
We can
it's the
support
way.
and
Even
agree. We'll
from the
agree to disagree, but
when God created woman, He created a woman from a man, not a man
his
from a
rib.
woman.
He
Come
made
on,
from his rib. He did it from
wherever
his rib
from
to
his
be
from his
equal.
nuts, from his soul, from his ears, He created a woman from a
Ears
man,
from
not
his
the other way
rib.
around. Because God said, "I'm gonna make kings. I'm gonna give them a queen to help and listen to His path." That's why the world's fucked up right now, because Adam ate the apple when Eve said ate the apple. Just imagine if Adam would have said, "I'm not eating the apple. You sit down." How this world would have been.
I ain't gonna say that. All right, here. Let me clean up what you said. First of all, every man is not a king. I can't go with that. And then what I be talking about with the relationship, I talk about marriage and courting. I don't talk about dating. I don't believe in dating. It's either you going with a purpose to get married or nothing.
I like
Nothing.
this
That's number
perspective.
one.
Okay. Okay.
So that's how I think, and that's why I say what I say. That
Well,
applies
that
to
makes more
me.
sense. That makes more sense, though. You should explain that
That
first,
that
though.
applies to me. No dating. But as far as the king thing, all men cannot be kings because let's be honest, there's a lot of men being raised right now, and 70% of men being raised is being raised by single mothers. A single mother cannot raise a king, my guy.
You're right
Sorry.
about you're right about that.
Sorry. So they have to unlearn what they were taught by their ratchet ass mothers and then take that journey to become a man and then probably a king. But we need janitors too. So you don't do that. Everybody can't be a king. Some people got to be janitors.
Okay, you got a point. We need
Some people
janitors.
got to be
We need somebody
custodians.
to clean
It's
up
all
the
right.
mess.
It's all right. It's okay. That's the only thing I have to clean up about what you said. Okay,
Look,
I'm done.
look at her. She already took off her hoodie. She is hot. Look at the
Yeah.
steam coming out her head.
I
she ain't like the truth. She ain't like the
went from hot.
truth.
But
I
wait,
went from hot to
we were
cold.
talking. Wait, wasn't we talking about my
Domestic.
bad. We were
Oh no,
talking about
forget that. Forget that
woman
topic.
beating.
On a better
Yeah.
topic.
We
You know,
we
I
were
mean,
talking
yeah, we're
about
on a
woman
better topic.
beating.
We started on one topic, but that's how
And
we do on this podcast. We go from one topic to 5 different topics. We're good.
Nah, we want to talk about woman beating. Let's talk about it.
well,
Word.
let's talk. Let's
Wait,
get. You know
he's taking off his clothes. Should I take off my hoodie too? Hold on.
you know
I got
what?
the wife beater on. Let's go.
I got
You
the
know what?
boxing gloves. Let's get it.
The domestic violence it's a serious matter in the United States. the numbers are really high. But
They
what
are.
causes domestic violence? Why do we lower ourselves to something like that?
Wait, can we
Now,
call it
Here's the
domestic anymore?
first of all, and I'm going to tell you right now that the way you went about it, I have a problem with, because you was talking about you saw a man putting his hands on some woman. In all my years on this earth, 48, I've seen most of the time, and this is over 50 to 60, it's the woman hitting the man. That's number
Wait,
I
one.
what?
see that too. Yeah, I see that too. I see that.
All the
He right.
time.
He
Most
right.
of the time, 80% of the time, it's the woman hitting the man. And we don't tell the cops and we don't tell on them. That's why the numbers are skewed. And you want to know the numbers for lesbian, and this is how you know it's the truth. The numbers for lesbian altercations is the highest.
Yeah, I can see
The
that.
highest. You know why? Because a woman tells on a woman. A man is not allowed to tell a woman is beating his ass.
Oh, okay. I see it. Damn, that's fucked.
Yeah, he got a point. He
That
got
makes
a
sense.
point.
That makes sense
He
because
got
how
a
stupid does
point.
it sound and look when you say, "Oh yeah, my woman whooped my ass." Okay. Yeah. Okay, I can see that.
And
Right.
even if you weren't,
Put
even
her
if you
hands on
were
me. I'm
called,
fucking her up.
even if you
Yeah.
were to call, what happens? The cop gonna be like, you want to press charges on your woman?
And make you look like you crazy. He right. He right. Actually, a man won't even
But
say
now,
that a
would he be
woman hit him.
considered? But would he
Right.
be considered a gentleman though because he didn't?
I don't give a rat's
That
ass.
ain't no being no gentleman. I ain't going to jail
A
and
gentleman? What?
and
She
taking
beating
up
Well,
on
my
me.
the,
I'm
the,
not
only-
mail.
the
no
only reason why I'm
gentleman.
saying that is because I mean, you obviously can't. Some men aren't gonna put their hands. If the woman did start it and the man didn't fight back, you know what I'm saying?
I'll shake her like a fucking soda.
Let her pop.
Oh, Lord.
I'll shake her like a soda.
I'm gonna have to edit this from the beginning.
For real?
I'm saying he's got a point.
I'll shake her like a
He's
soda.
got a point. Sometimes you gotta shake your woman for her to listen to you. That's what
Yeah.
y'all like.
I think it depends on the woman. It really does depend on the woman.
No, depends on a woman. She needs to get shake like a soda.
Shake it like a
I mean,
shake
if she
it
if
like
she's
a
starting this shit and she's sitting here putting her hands, then yeah, I can agree with
When
that.
don't a woman
But
start? When don't a woman start?
I don't know. I've seen some things where the woman didn't start. Like, yeah, the argument, yeah, maybe, but she may not be always the first one to put her hands on it. There's other situations where it's vice
Oh my
versa.
God! You just
Okay,
said the woman. Go ahead.
you look at John.
I want to hear this.
You gotta clean that up. Cause you
No,
about to get the tape. Hey,
no,
you
I'm
gonna get about
saying
the
so. But
tape.
there are some women do argue. Don't get me. I'm not saying we're perfect. I do say women can and usually do start an argument, but I'm just saying there are certain situations where the woman is not putting her hands on a man, and it's vice versa. It's the other way around. There are
But
some men out there that
verbal abuse.
do. There is verbal abuse, but I'm just saying there are times where a man will put his hands on a woman without her putting it on him first. There are. I mean, you can't say there isn't.
I guarantee you. No, there is, but I guarantee you, the man that puts his hands on a woman was raised by a woman.
That's a good point. That might be a good point.
He's got
His
Yeah,
mother
actually, maybe we
said.
should. Yeah, go ahead.
His mother said, and I quote: "If a woman acts like a man, treat her like a man."
Yeah, that's probably something I'll probably tell my kids or something.
Which is why a man has to be in that house, because he has to learn from his father
How to be a man.
that you can't hit him, but you can shake him like a motherfucking soda. Get the fuck out of my face.
Shake it like a short like a salt shaker. Shake it like a salt shaker.
I could kind of agree with that. I mean, that's fair. I mean, I can understand that. It's better than them putting their hands on them, like really putting their hands on them.
After she hits you, you can shake her. It is what it is. Fetal shake syndrome. Oh well.
Oh, oh well. You know what? I learned a lot tonight about a lot of things, and that's what I love about Kobe because he's very, very.
I like it. I love it. He's versatile. I like it. He can go
No,
either
no,
way.
and he tells the truth. And he tells the truth. He hit a lot of points that we didn't hit.
Yeah, I
And
didn't.
he
Wouldn't talk
absolutely
about it.
right. I mean, and that's what's going on today. The women are going crazy, and they think because you did it, I'm gonna do it. But it's wrong because it's not the way it should be. It should be the way it is. You find a good man, you stick with that good man, and you help that good man. No matter what. You don't leave the ship when it's sinking. You find a way to patch the things to
Yo,
keep it
clean
afloat.
that up, bro.
To keep it
Clean
afloat.
that up.
I'm gonna clean it up. Y'all women listen to your man. That way there's no problems.
There we go. There we go.
And that's point blank coming from the podcast, and we don't care.
Don't be simping.
I ain't
Don't be
no
simping. We alpha men around here, bro.
And I'm
we
an
ain't
alpha
no
female in here.
you ain't no alpha
Oh,
problem. There's only
there's
one
no such
girl.
thing as an
There's
alpha
no thing
female.
as an alpha woman. No. The
Oh,
men
Okay.
God.
I'm a woman,
never
whatever.
follow a woman that's gonna leave because it's gonna be a roller coaster ride. You want something stable. You want something solid. You want
I'm not
something you can
sorry. I
say,
can ride that roller
man.
coaster. However way it rolls, I got it.
So
Yeah.
we're gonna end this podcast. I want to thank a special thank you to Kobe. And Kobe, I got a special
Kobe.
gift for you, man.
I like
I got a
Kobe.
special. I got a special cut for you. I'm gonna deliver it all the way where you at right now. And
Yo,
I got
and
one
let me,
for you because it was a nice try. Anyway, a nice try for you today.
yo, you be out here in these streets with that slingshot. You in Miami, dog. Why you
Listen,
ain't bringing these hoes up on this podcast? What's up with you, dog? You scaring me, bro.
I ain't
You
scared.
scaring me.
I
You a
ain't
hoe
scared.
magnet. You a hoe magnet. I
I,
need to
I,
elevate you, bro.
the thing is, I don't want the hoes. I want a woman. So I'm waiting for the good season of the woman to come out. Because this is the season of catching the vapors.
Look at his face. Crack me up.
Maybe I want a few. I experienced a few lately, and I'm laying low right now. I'm laying low. So
Does that
yeah,
include
thank you for
your special women from Facebook?
thank you from faith. Oh man, that's gonna be another segment. Not tonight though. Until
Yeah,
then, y'all.
we
Good
gonna work on your
people,
Instagram, man.
tuning in. My man, my right hand. Cypress, thank you. And everybody that tuned in, thank you. Until next week for the next episode. Yeah, bring Kobe back. Bring Kobe back. We're gonna talk about everything. We don't get it.
Peace.
And until next time, peace and love. We see y'all soon.